Hello, massage nerds. I wanted to show you how to use some of these tools. I'll get a picture of them at the end, but people have been asking me, how do you use these tools? So I want to show you. Like, this is the bevel bar. If you can see, it's like a little triangle. And this one has to go at 45 degrees against the body. You don't do it like this. It's 45 degrees laying against the skin. This one is the bigger tool, and this is for big muscles, like the glutes, the quads, the hamstrings. So this is for when you need to use for more pressure. And this one is like shaped like a little thumb, and this is for smaller places like maybe the QL or maybe the rhomboid area. But I do want to show you guys, and so bear with me. I'm going to start with the bevel tool. So what you're going to do, this is perfect for in between the vertebrae, the intercostals, people that have a hard time breathing, but you feel for the prominence here of the spinous process, and you go about a quarter of an inch laterally from the spinous processes and go in between the transverse processes. You're scooping out. So what I'm doing is I'm scooping out, trying to get the erector spinalis there, the spinalis real close to the spine. You can work this all the way down. This is also very good for the, intercostals, especially people that have a hard time breathing or asthma. You can go in between the ribs on the anterior part, the intercostals, the external and internal intercostals, just like the abdominal obliques. So we have internal and external intercostals. So you can go in between the ribs with a bevel bar. And just follow in between each rib. You have to feel and follow in between each rib. And like I said, this one, you lay it like 45-degree angles. Not like this, but 45-degree angles. Now, she's got big muscles here. So if I need something bigger just to go flat, this one you can put straight up. And just go up and down. You can go straight to the rhomboids. You can go to the upper trap. This one you can just use like you would use your thumb. And, if you need to put pressure on it, then you can brace with the left hand and just work down the muscles. And this one would be like for the QL. You find the iliac crest, and about an inch out, you find the QL where it dips down. So it's about an inch or two, and you can go in and just get in there with to get the QL, the quadratus lumborum muscle, and make sure that you're careful with the floating ribs. Remember, the floating ribs are right above it, and the QL does originate there too. So you want to make sure that you go where the indentation is and that you know how to find the QL, and you can use this thumb-looking one, the smaller one, to get into smaller places. So that's what I'm using this one for. And you can also, if you have a smaller person, you can also use it, on the side of the spinous processes. Never go on the spinous processes, always on the lateral on either side. And you can get the whole back with either one of these tools also. So let me show you now how, I would like to use it on the foot. So again, I would use the bevel tool, especially for somebody that has plantar fasciitis. You can really go to the heel here, and you put this one at 45 degrees against the skin and just start scraping up. Remember, the plantar fascia, goes all the way up to right here below the toes. So you want to be able to do even the edges here. And I just like to work this whole area with a bevel tool. And it's excellent for people with plantar fasciitis. You can really get in there. This is more like for scraping. The bevel tool is more for like scraping. And this is more like for the thumb, like if you want to go broader strokes, you can go 1-inch strips all the way down. And around the hallux, I would use probably this one here, the smaller one. but especially if you need to do trigger points, this is excellent to hold for trigger points. Anywhere on the body, not just here, but anywhere on the body. This is the kidney meridian. And you can see she's got really big calves, beautiful calves. So I would also use the flat one here. You know, like I said, the flat one, you can even put it straight up, but really to separate the gastrocnemius here and get to the soleus. The soleus is underneath the gastrocnemius. So, you know, to get on either side of the soleus here, the Achilles tendon. So this is for people that have, this is for bigger muscles, areas with bigger muscles. You can really work the Achilles tendon right here at the calcaneal. And if you have maybe a smaller person, maybe you know, to get more in behind the malleolus, the medial malleolus, the lateral malleolus, you can use this tool. These tools really help you save your thumbs, and for me, that's what I love to do. So you can get them at my website, and I'll leave you guys the link, but I'll also show them to you in a picture later. But I just wanted to show you how you can use some of these tools for someone that you know, that needs more specific work. So until the next time, create a great day. And here they are, the smaller thumb looking one, the bevel tool, and then the bigger one, the large.